People don't have a problem with pastors being rich. They have a problem with how pastors are getting rich.
And the people are saying, you're a fraud, you're this, you know what I mean? In general, coming out of some of those days of television pastors. So my thing was, I want it to look good. I want it to sound right. I don't want anything to turn us off.
Why do you think you would receive that criticism?
I'm older than you, but there was just some television ministries that it didn't all pan out, and so it kind of, we all get grouped into one big thing of, okay, you're a guy on television, all you want is money, or all you want is, so there's some of that kind of thing. I think that world is changing.
Really? Or do you think it's worse than it's ever been?
If you think filling up your car with gas is expensive, you should try filling up the ministry plane with fuel. It wasn't cheap before the unrest in the Middle East caused the prices to skyrocket. Now it is incredibly expensive to keep the Jesus plane in the air.
Is that your 10% of your earnings?
It's my business. That's what it is. See, what they preach is prosperity.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But see, that's why I'm going to go into the ministry. Don't put no change in the collection plate.
Yeah,
God don't like noise.
Yeah, God don't like
God don't like noise. Hey, paper.
Listen,
I need to go into the back.
Listen.
And the sad part is, it gets worse, a lot worse. But before we dive into it, do your boy a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hype this video up, cue the clip.
This that Ramondo reacts, huh? Y'all came in for the laughs, huh? You did. Stay for the commentary cause it makes sense, huh? Real talk.
That boy is good.
Where are the Bentleys, the yachts, and the jets? Because this is a big place. I don't know if there's a garage somewhere or some sort of parking spot for the boats.
Would you be down to take me on a ride in your Bentley after
Or
this?
the G650?
Yeah, that's right, in my fleet of cars. No, you know what? People like to make up stuff, but I don't think I've ever sat in a Ferrari, and they show me pictures of me driving Ferraris and fleets of cars, and Joel's got his yachts and jets and stuff, but I never respond to it.
Wait, so you have no yachts?
I have no yachts.
Wait.
I have no jets. I have no
You won't even have one jet.
I don't have one jet. I've never owned a jet. I've never owned a yacht or, a fleet of cars.
He's framing it like, I don't own a jet. Like, there's no way Joel Osteen isn't flying private. Either he's chartering the jet and don't own it, but you're flying private. I see through this stuff so much. It bothers me because I would like for him to articulate very clearly that I don't own a jet, but I charter a jet when I travel. Because you don't need to own the jet to be flying private. Chartering jets and you're traveling 100 times a year is millions of dollars of spending on a jet. You don't need to own it. But does the church own it? Like, be clear about this and quit acting like you just live in this lifestyle where you're just driving a Honda Civic and living in a $500,000 house. I don't own jets. The church owns it all and I use it. Come on.
Now, it's interviews like this that make me think either they're extremely tone deaf or they expect people to be pretty dumb. And they hope the answer that they give will suffice. But if I look at this from a logical standpoint, the government provides you loopholes and exemptions so that you can keep your money and assets. So technically it wouldn't be your jet, or would it?
You don't want to be a waitress forever, right? You want to move on and be blessed and make more things, make more money, do better things, and I can help you. I'm a pastor, so instead of asking for 20% from me, donate 20% to my ministry, and I can pray for you to be blessed by God and to bless as you give.
I give you money, and then you give me money?
No, then I pray for you, and God will bless you. And just think, how do I get out of it? I'm offering you a way out.
Now, the funny part is, this is satire. The sad part, that's where a lot of people are nowadays. So you want me to pay for you so you can pray for me because you are closer to God. Right.
I'm just checking out this video on a church. I like watching church videos. And religion has made so much money. Religion makes so much money, man. I mean, every business makes money, but the nerve these preachers are insane. This video made me go, nah. I mean, he's literally going, yo.
I stand as a prophet, one of the most notable voices in prophecy today.
I'm like one of the best prophets of prophecy today. What? This is insane. And he's like,
I want you to release a seed tonight of $20,000 into the kingdom.
I need a $20,000 seed. See, there's a way you say it. You can't just go, hey guys, I need $20,000 right now. You got to go, I need a $20,000 seed.
I want you to release a seed tonight of $20,000.
Because if you give me that $20,000, your well will never run dry.
The Lord says, when you release this seed into the kingdom, your well will never run dry.
Now, Pastor, why God tell you and not me? Like, I'm pretty sure he see that my wells is dry as hell.
Have faith, young brother.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
And it's the organ, it's the music. You gotta have music behind you when you're taking people for their money.
Play on them.
Because when he says that, you hear a saxophone organ.
Your well will never run dry.
Your well will never run dry. Ooh, hallelujah. Yo, $20,000 seed. Now, obviously, his congregation is probably a couple hundred people, so they can make this happen by pooling their money. And it's not like there's 5 people in the church and each person's making up $20,000. But the fact that they say,
before you leave here, obey God and give God a seed that you ain't never gave him before in your life.
Now, is that translation for give me a seed you never gave before?
You're not going to leave until I get this seed. Is there a Rock of Gibraltar security out there going to beat your ass if you don't do it? You know what? It's something about having that microphone. I don't know. Maybe there's something about that microphone that makes you go, I believe it. I believe it. Just take that mic from him and go, bull, this church is too expensive. I'm out of here. You know what I mean? But something about religion that keeps people so afraid of the person that's leading them. I thought God was free because this is an expensive God, man. So you're going to tell me if I pray in my own house or pray in my backyard that is not the same God? God is supposed to be, right, all knowing, all present. God should be everywhere, right? But why do I have to pay for it? You know what it's like? It's like bottled water. Water should be free. Water comes out of our sinks and stuff, but of course, a lot of water is not that good. But still, I should be able to get water whenever the hell I want to. But I feel like they're bottling God. And guess what's going to come up? I swear. There's going to be a preacher that's going to say, you see this bottle here? It looks empty. That's in your mind. But this is a bottle full of God. Oh, Lord have mercy. I said, this is a bottle full of God. This bottle costs $100 each. If you buy this bottle, I'm telling you, you drink from this bottle, God will be in your life forever.
Now, a lot of folks suffer from religious psychosis, and that's because they're afraid to use logic, because of the trauma that they dealt with, just specifically with tradition. And it's based off of, trust me, bro.
For Detroit, they call it church accountability, taking congregations to task for not serving the community in their estimation as those churches should. They say something doesn't add up when a pastor makes a lot of money, drives a luxury car, and yet the people who live near his church are in poverty. A scuffle inside the sanctuary after New Era Detroit protests during a worship service.
Let me go, man. Let's go.
Zeke, the leader of the group, offered no apologies for the dust-up at Great Faith Ministry Saturday, only the reasoning behind it.
This situation is bigger than just Wayne T. Jackson. This is about black churches and black pastors who live a lavish life on behalf of the people, and they're not giving back to their community.
Zeke was there for the offering Saturday.
When they started the offering at $1,000, and then they said if you don't got $1,000, then do $300. And if you don't got cash, then we got ATM machines. I don't understand that logic. I don't understand that way of thinking, and I don't understand that to be what religion is. This guy has networks, churches, fancy cars. You know what I mean? $1 million houses, and it's babies in this community that's going without food at night. Somebody has to be frustrated about this enough to do something that will get people's attention.
Now you can sense his frustration. Even if you're not in his exact community, logically speaking, you understand where it's coming from, and you've probably asked the same questions. But can you really approach a pastor or not? Because he's coming in the name of God, as he says.
Let me just see by show of hands what God is asking you for. You've never given an offering that big before. Let me see. If you believe in God for your business to make $1 million, it could be a $10,000 seed. If you believe in God, it could be a $20,000 seed. I'm just going to tell y'all, it's already in writing. I'm believing God for 7 people to give a $20,000 seed. I know they're going to have this on the internet, but I don't care. Somebody going to hear it and they're going to give the 20,000. I'm believing God for so many of you. I don't know the number right offhand, but I'm believing God for a number of you to give a $10,000 seed, a number of you to give a $5,000 seed. Y'all, some of y'all sitting in here right now with $5,000 purses. They don't never have a sale. If Louis Vuitton had a 24-hour sale, some of y'all would apply for a credit card. I'm telling, put it on the internet. I don't care. Go apply for a credit card. You would apply for a credit card to do anything else? Go get you a credit card so you can obey God.
So is God asking them to go into debt? Or are you asking them to go into debt? Because now you're talking about their belief. And the truth is, you shouldn't have a belief in God. You should have a knowing of God. But the egos of these pastors have them posting videos like this. Go ahead, it's gonna get on the internet. I don't care. We know you don't care, and we can see by your actions. Or is that just me? Because I don't think people mind giving, but where's the transparency at? I mean, if you're looking like you're an extra from the lifestyles of the rich and famous, something just ain't adding up. Why do I have to suffer now to get it later? But it seems that you have it now. But you know what? I probably already said too much. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Till next time, if you enjoy the content, hit that subscribe button to the right and to the left. More dope content. Until next time, I'm out.
This that Ramondo reacts, huh? Y'all came in for the laughs, huh? You did. Stay for the commentary cause it makes sense, huh? Real talk.
That boy is good.